That's real cool. Some good insight wow going on. So
what we do, we're a 501c3 organization. It's you wash. Everything needs to be sanitized. Here to let people know that there are services for disabled first responder dogs. Do not changes the person's lives. You know, from right now we're still in the process of doing it. It's called Our First Steps to Service.
Okay.
Look it over. Whatever. Say you're in the office. You know, the insurance have issues with that. If you want a dog, the beautiful organization. Okay. And then they're going to have another one in there, and you'll be able to see how we train. You know, they always think it's just for a blind person. You know, guys.
All right, YouTube. Y'all already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Back outside. All right, guys. I'm about to get this day started. I need some gas, so I told you I'm on an E85 wave right now, so I am going to Sunoco, the only E85 gas station I know currently right now. I actually tried to find something in Long Island, so I need to find like a secondary E85 spot. I gotta actually put the Googles in to see where I can narrow down all the E85s if I'm in motion. So yeah, I got like a quarter tank, so more than likely I should take about maybe like $30-something to fill up. It did get in motion, so I'm up early. I should have did it, well, last night. I was gonna do it last night, but the van would be they do all this construction at night, so it's like the traffic just being Friday nights is kind of like the worst nights to kind of like do anything. Like everybody is on their TGIF, everybody happy, everybody speeding, everybody macking up. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it early in the morning, which I'm a little bit late because it's like 7:21, so it's not super early, but I just want to get that done, and then there's a car show today. It don't like the car show thing on Saturday. Today's looking kind of dry, actually. It's looking dry because I swore I seen shows for today, but I think like a lot of shows is for tomorrow. So I seen one. I was on the hunt, only seen one today, and I'm just gonna go and support. Then they have something this evening, cruise night in Levittown. I think I'm gonna put. They used to do it on Fridays with Belmore, but I think with just the whole Belmore, how can I say it? Belmore hype and other shows trying to do it. They decided to, I guess, from the people's request to do it on Saturday. So that's from like 5 to whatever. So I'm just gonna pull up to that, see what's out there, and then Sunday I'm gonna try to do a 2-piece on Sunday. And the rest of the week is gonna rain. So back to my DIYs, as y'all already know, like I always say, you know, the other vehicles, whatever.
Make a U-turn.
Okay, what's going on? Alright, I gotta go around for the Van Wick, because the Van Wick, as I said, they're doing like OD construction and whatnot. So I gotta do a whole bunch of rerouting and a whole bunch of blah 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 blah. Alright guys, so I guess I'm gonna tap back in with y'all when I get to the E85 station. Let's get this day going. Look at the back end videos. I did a reaction review on the 2026 Dodge Durango, and the check engine light came back on like it's supposed to, and I gotta clear that out. So that's on P0430. That's always gonna come back and forth on. But yeah, so Dodge Durango, I did a reaction on that. It was the GT Hemi 2026. They actually made the GT for 2026. They turned it into a V8 rather than a V6. I think the way they was kind of doing it with Dodge was the RT it was the GT, they made it V6, the RT, that's when they did it 8, but they switched it around a little bit. So I heard Dodge just got a whole new lineup for 2027. So we also gonna look at that because I heard they going crazy, but Dodge is like, I don't know. I think can Dodge make a comeback with the new wave? I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they should have thought about that before they try to cancel out the gas joint. And then somebody was like, nah, the sales is down. I don't know. Like, come on, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, yeah, go on the side. Pick up your man on the side. All right, but other than that, yeah, gotta see how that Dodge, he said something coming out the Rumblebee, and
then use the right to
gotta see how that go. So, all right, guys, let me pay attention to what's going on and get to this gas station. I'll tap back in with y'all. All right, guys, finally made it. It's kind of like it's gonna be a hot day today. So, whoa. How the E85 went up to 239 right now? Y'all see the boost on that? That's quick. It was 199, now it's 239. Wow. Wow, just in a couple of days, you see how it jumped up? That's crazy. Still better than a regular $4.99, but that's crazy how it just went up real quick. Damn. That's a big jump though. That's a super big jump though. That's crazy. Wait a minute, what's going on here? They don't got no E? Why is it only telling me? Oh, nah, I fucked up. It's the wrong one. I messed that up, people. I was about to take the regular gas. I would have been mad at myself. Yeah, 239, man. It went up. Damn. All right, well, whatever. It went up 239. From 199 to 239, I think I got some E85. I think, what day was it? What day did we say? Saturday? I think like Tuesday. They should have made an announcement that E85, man. I guess with this war going on with this war thing, you know what I mean? Prices are jumping up, but it's all good. I already see the vibes. I see what's going on. So maybe I'll take like $35 now. Maybe I'll take like 35. He just pulled up with E in that BMW over there, that M4. You already know. So this is a different background from when I be coming at night to daytime. Morning time is more calm. Let's see what we gonna take today. I wish they had the E85 station down the block from my damn house. This is like a 20-minute drive to come get this. 20 minutes, people. Alright, so the gas prices is high over here though, man. $4.99, they robbing people. Ultra 93, premium, plus. I know this gas station is coy. A lot of them don't even do 89 no more. 89, E85, 87, 89, 91. Sunoco was the only one back in the days. If y'all remember Sunoco back in the days, like, back in the days, like, I used to get Sunoco like early 2000 when I had a Nissan Maxima, and I used to put the 91 with octane booster. Man, see, that 239 hurt, boy. That 239 hurting me right now, people. Look where we at. And it's still going. It's hurting. It took 40. See, it took 36 last time. I told you, let's make this thing 41, man. Come on, baby. Nah, let's get that. I was about to start rocking the truck. It's check that. Let's get that 41 in there. We got the AC pumping. All right, $40.99. That's good enough. All right, took $40.99. I hope we don't go up no more. I hope we go down. It should go to 150. That'd be crazy, right? Should go to 150. Let's jump back and run that on. Let's keep it moving. Moving. Oh, copyright. All right. Whatever. Check engine lights are off. I gotta clear that so I can do my remote start. And I wonder how them new Escalades burning the E85 if it's more. It may be gonna be a little bit more efficient than my joint, because my joint is a 2K13. Like I don't even know like what year do all years have the flex fuel option. I'll do some research on that. Gotta really do some research on that. Let me see. Track is off. Alright guys, let's get rolling. Nas Motion is not on deck, of course. He pops up when needed. It'd be dope if he was always on deck. If I had a good bankroll, I'll tell him quit your job and work for me. Quit your job and work for me. I give you $2 more. You heard? But then he gotta do editing too now. You ain't gonna just hold a camera. You gotta start doing editing. You'll be the cameraman and you gonna start editing. You gotta have that. The only thing about having somebody editing, they gotta have that kind of like that I like you in terms of how you want your videos. And in terms of, well, you still, I think as somebody that's gonna be editing for you, they have to edit, then they have to kind of show you guys, they gotta kind of do like a draft, show you the draft, and then I think y'all take it from there. Be like, yo, maybe change this, put this, you know what I mean? But I think like a lot of big YouTubers, they they got camera guys, but then after a while they get rid of them because of the fact that I think it's just a mindset of how you want your video and stuff like that. You basically could kind of do it yourself rather than having to tell somebody. But the thing is, having somebody to actually do that is cool, because that gives you the time just to keep on recording, and they could just edit and just give it to you. You just upload it, and it saves a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to edit people. It's like I do my editing after hours at night, sometime early in the morning before I go out. So it's a process. It's a crazy process, but you just gotta set up. You gotta kind of set up a little a way to do it, how you gonna do it, a time frame to do it. Sometimes you have to if you take a day off or something, or however, if you super back, like I was super backed up in videos. I think I'm still kind of backed up in some videos. So sometimes I would have to take a moment and just edit like 3-4 videos, and then now once I know that's edited, I could just now post it. And well, you can't. It's hard to you see, the thing is with YouTube, you have to upload it, and then once, depending on how long the video is, the quality of the video, how long it takes to upload, it's crazy. So I mean, it's crazy. So maybe you could like really upload like, or schedule 2-3 videos maybe in a day, depending on how big the video is. That's why I think a lot of times now some of these guys don't do super big videos, because of the fact that the time frame it takes to upload is crazy. So they kind of like do it like 30 minutes, sometimes maybe 45 minutes, but like an hour and change, 2 hours, I know that's deep. I did it already, so I know it takes a while. So, and then the thing is like the quality is just how the quality will come out. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. I'm in motion, and we gonna see what the rest of this day brings. Peace. All right, guys. So I am going to I guess one of the only shows I actually see today. I'm not seeing too much shows today, honestly. So this one here is, it says, hold on, I'm driving, but hold on, let me focus on it. There's a show somewhere on Bicycle Path in Port Jeff. There's a flyer. I will have to actually pull up the flyer, but they doing the I don't know if it's a first annual or what it may be. I'll have to actually, I'm sorry guys, I'll have to actually pull up the flyer and kind of give y'all that information. But the only thing I think is going on today for a car show vibe, and then I think everything else is kind of like cruise nights that starts in the evening. So we may pull up, I'm saying I, whatever vehicle I'm in, I don't know what I'm gonna be driving. Maybe I pull the charge out later, even though I need to change the brakes, but I think I'm still sturdy. So I'm pulling up there now. ETA is, I got a lot of traffic. I could have been out there, honestly. I could have been out there, but I was just doing other. I had to go get the E85, and then, you know, I stopped by my brother's house for a second, and then, you know, time was just going. So I said, let me get back to work. So the northern state is, as you can see, is always, as I said, I left earlier, that I could have actually really avoided all of this mayhem traffic, but should I just got out there for 9 o'clock and just did what I did, but whatever. Can't cry over spilled milk, right? So, and it's hot. For some reason, it's 85 now, so it's gonna be the sun is out, so it's gonna be a pretty toasty one. So this show ends at 3. So will I be there till 3? We're gonna see the vibes. That's how I take it. We'll see the vibes, and I'll see. I'll put it like that, because sometimes that's why I like to go to things kind of actually late. I get there like 12 or 1, do what I do, and I'll be there to the end where they give out the trophies or whatever they're giving out, plaques, money, whatever they're giving out. I like to, I just like to see the setup, how they do it. It's good for y'all to see how y'all do it, how they do it, and that's about it. So E85 was $199, now which I think was $239. It went up, and it went up high. Like, that's crazy. How you just went up a whole, I understand, like, from $199, if you go up to $205 or $210, it went up to $239. Like, yo, that's ridiculous. Like, even though I know it's for the low, but that's ridiculous. That, as I said, on a quarter tank, I put E85, I'm taking $36. Now I took $40. Nah, well, 30, it really came out to $39. So it was a couple of dollars more. That's crazy. I know it sounds crazy, like it sounds like I'm like really beefing, but I'm not really beefing, because the E is a little bit lighter, but it's just a fact. Like, I'm like, geez, like, that's crazy. So I guess E85 prices is going up, people. And not everybody running E, because, you know, them gas station is kind of like, it was kind of empty. So I'm blessed to be running 87 octane and E85. All right, guys, other than that, man, just a bunch of traffic, so I'm gonna tap back in with y'all basically when I see the play with this show. And as I said, I got an hour drive, 1 whole hour, 60 minutes to figure it out. So I'm gonna get there by like 11:47. So I think that's decent time to get what I need, network, and be out and see what's for later. All right, guys, catch y'all in a minute. All right, guys, I finally made it to the event. So, you know me, first thing first, always important. I need to make sure I find a restroom or whatever it may be, because that coffee, I'll be going through it. All right, so I'm basically here is basically in a high school. They basically use in the lot. So as I said, you know, always coming to support the vibe, the cars. I've seen a little bit of common cars, so we got the big fifth. I remember back in the days when I was young, I was able to run one of these. Right now, it ain't gonna happen. It definitely ain't gonna happen. So we're just gonna find out a little bit of information on what's going on. Like, it got various things going on today, as we can see, and it's a very hot day also. I guess they're doing like a dog program over here also. So I don't know if it's permitted for me to record, but I may have to like bypass and go around what's going on. So I guess it's a dog training program, which is pretty cool.
So did you see how running back? That's for the dog that she's raising. That's a trick that people use because dogs are attracted to movement and it makes them good job. Good job. Thank you, question. So, you know what, is this the environment where
This is for like dog training or something like that. Like,
Yeah, I think God.
I said I brought my dog.
This is the event is from our first steps to service. We're a nonprofit that raises money for the nursery and training program of America for dogs and guide dogs.
Oh yeah? Okay, cool.
We birth our own dogs. We have our own nursery.
Okay, that's cool.
Our own dogs.
That's real cool.
Very soon after 15.
All right, thank you. All right, guys. So that's some good information, and it's a hot day. I could feel the heat. If I had known, yeah, I did kind of know, and I could have brought my dog. But my dog is kind of like, I got a Siberian Husky, people, so my dog is kind of like a little bit like wild going on. So how you doing, sir?
Hello, sir. How are you?
All right, you the event guy?
Yes, I am. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yes, how can I help you?
My name is Mike. I do YouTube. I'm a car enthusiast, so I came to support the show today.
Thank you.
Can you tell me basically a little bit about the event today?
Well, today's event is we're supporting. Thank you. We're here to support the Guide Dog Foundation for disabled vets and for disabled, first responders. What we do, we're a 501c3 organization. It's our first steps to service, and we are benefiting the nursery department of the foundation. So all the proceeds that we generate, we give to them to purchase little items, small things to help them along with the puppies, raising them, because it's a lot of things that they go through is very expensive because it's a one-time use, because you can't have one item go to the next litter because of the fact that they're not vaccinated.
Oh, okay.
So they're constantly going through, like the washing machine, for instance. We bought a washing machine not too long ago. It runs 24/7. It's because everything needs to be washed, everything needs to be sanitized. And the ultimate goal is to have these puppies be raised to become future guide dogs or future support dogs for disabled vets or first responders. And we, as an organization, want to support that. So we're there to help the overall guide dog facility on that. So, and that's why we're here.
That's cool what y'all doing. That's very
Thank
cool.
you, thank
Very
you.
impressed. I didn't even know this even.
Yeah, I know. We're just starting doing this. We just started this this is our second year doing this. So we're learning as we're going along, and we wanted to grow. And we're also here to let people know that there are services for disabled first responders, for instance.
Okay.
People know for the blind, obviously, it's always been there, but also for disabled vets and first responders. Okay. They may have PTSD or they may have other disabilities, and that they're entitled to a dog.
Okay.
And these dogs take almost 2 years to train, and there's a lot that goes behind it. behind the scenes. It takes a long time. And without volunteers and without the support services of people that come here, the foundation wouldn't really exist. So with this, it helps the people because a disabled person who gets one of our dogs do not have to pay for anything. The only thing that they're responsible for is dog food. Everything else from the vet bills, the boarding, and the training, the facility provides for them because they don't want to be an additional burden on somebody who has a disability. It's already hard enough for them with life in general, so they didn't want to have an extra burden on them. So they will give them a dog, furnish them a dog, and the dog becomes like an integral part of their lives, and that's what they want him to be, a support for the person, not a burden for the person, in a sense. So that's why it's, once you see how it changes the person's lives, from a blind person or a person with PTSD, you cannot help but help support them because it's so hard, just life in general, and to have this extra burden, it's like I don't know how I would handle it, and these people do it every day because they live it, and to give them a little support, they're not looking for handouts, they're not looking for anything free, they just want to live their lives, and I'm wholeheartedly for that, and I'll do everything I can to help them, and that's what our organization does, is to help support them.
So do y'all have like a website or you have like a social media?
Right now, we're still in the process of doing it. It's called Our First Steps to Service.
Okay.
We're working on a new website. We do have it, but we are looking to do that. But we're on Facebook. You'll see us on Facebook, and it's Our First Steps to Service.
Okay.
So,
thank you so
thank
much.
you.
And I appreciate the knowledge. This is knowledge.
Anytime.
And of course, I'm going to share it. So more people are going to see it, and more people is going to actually look it up.
But I'm just saying, even for sheriffs, you know what I mean? If you have an officer that, say, can't, for whatever reason, it has, a medical issue, for instance, he has PTSD or whatever it may be, contact the foundation, and then they will in turn look it over, whatever, and if you qualify to have a dog, they will supply him with a dog, and they'll match a dog with him. It's not to say, here's the dog. No, you come in for the 2-week program, say, and then they'll match you with a dog, and then he'll gear to your disability, whatever that may be. So if you're like missing an arm or whatever, he'll help you navigate, pressing buttons and what have you, or if it's PTSD, they'll calm you down. Whatever disability you may have, the dog will work with you, and they'll match the dog with you, and then he'll be your dog, and he'll help you, and you could go to work with him. You go to, say you're in an office, in the sheriff's department, he'll bring you to work and stuff like that, and he'll help you. He'll sit at the desk. He's almost invisible, and that's what's so great about our dogs.
I have another question. So what if you have a personal dog and you want the dog to be trained, basically?
That they don't do. They don't do that. The foundation trains their dogs. It's all in-house. We have our own breeders.
Okay.
We have our own, I shouldn't say me, but the foundation has its own breeders and its own thing because they make sure that genetically they could match up. They're not going to have, say, problems. They're very calm, and they're not going to have, issues with that. If you want a dog for your own personal use, there's other organizations out there that you could bring them into school and they'll train them and they'll help you with that. But the foundation kind of gears within that, and then they have an application process and stuff like that. But they're now looking, in Newsday and everything, they're looking to expand tremendously. So it's now online at the Guide Dog Foundation like that, and American Vet Dogs. You go online and they'll show you the new facility that they're building in Smithtown. It's going to be fantastic, and it's going to have a visitor center. You can walk into it and they'll teach you a lot more what's going on. So it's a beautiful organization.
I have another.
Sure,
so,
of course.
Just say if somebody want to take a tour of the facility, you give tours. You have to schedule appointments for
Yeah, you can call them up. With the new building, you could. It's not there. It's going to be completed in a year or so. They're going to break around this summer, they were saying.
Okay.
But then you'll be able to go to the facility, and then they'll have all the information there for you, and then they'll have a tour, and you will be able to see puppies getting trained when they're a couple of weeks old, and they'll show you the process of how. We have a class here today, and then they're going to have another one in there, and you'll be able to see how we train our dogs to become future guide dogs. But right now, if you want more information, I would say go to their website, or you call them directly, and they can fill you in with that. If you want to say have people tour it, and they'll have more information on that.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to speak to that because I'm not 100% sure.
I'm just asking the general question that people may be gonna ask.
I hear you, and I appreciate that.
So,
No, I truly appreciate
So
that.
I'm just trying to just get.
Yeah, like I said, we're trying to let also these shows, as well as we want to let the public know that we hear the service not just for the blind. Even though you see everybody, you know, they always think it's just for a blind person, for, you know, guide dog.
Right.
But in reality, they also do for vets, anybody disabled vet from any of the wars, as well as first responders. So that's part of our spiel too, is we want to let the public know for the maybe I tell you, now you can tell your friend.
Yes.
Or you could tell his friend.
That's it.
Or you'll know
Yeah.
somebody. You know somebody who may have a disability and they're struggling and they don't know about it.
Right.
Because they have no idea that there's these services out there, or they may think it's more of a burden because they don't have the money. For instance, they can't work, they're on disability.
Right.
And they can't afford it. Because owning a dog is expensive. You know, between the vet, as you know, it gets expensive. And that's why this organization out there, they take that away from that. So there is no expense on their part. And this way, it will help them with their disability. You know, it's no longer a burden in that sense, and they'll function like with society, like say somebody who is, you know, they'll be able to move around a lot easier, get to go to places, and it opens up a whole new avenue for them to live. And that's what their main goal is, to make them as close to whole as possible, in a sense that they don't have a fear of going, say, into Manhattan because they can't get there with the PTSD, whatever reasons. They'll be able to enjoy life, and that's what it's all about. You know, our dogs are fantastic. Like I said, it takes almost 2 years to train them.
Right.
And like I said, we're only a small part of the little cog, as they say, and you know, all the pieces all together will help all these people. That's what it's all about.
And I want to thank you for your information and your time, and of course, I will share. This is what it's about. It's
I
sharing.
appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. Now I'm gonna get right into the show. So people came outside today. As I said, I believe today is one of the only shows out here, and we got a Long Island special. We got a Corvette here with a red interior. Okay, super nice. And I'm just basically gonna give you the back end. We're gonna record the back end, which I don't usually do. The back end vibes, that's nice. And this is all for a good cause, as y'all heard, which is pretty dope. I am very excited that I actually learned something new today. As always, knowledge is power. Okay. Got a little bit of stuff going on here. Okay. Dodge Charger. My charger should be out, but I gotta change my brakes, as always. Okay. I think this is the gas tank. Said it's pretty hot today. I've seen this gentleman here before, man. Okay, I'm glad I met you again. And we got to talk about what's going on with this car today. A couple of people here on the side, hanging out. Okay. Hold on. We got a raffle here. All right.
We have a speaker system. You do? Yes.
What you are you doing? What you doing? A raffle today?
I am. We're doing our 50-50 raffle.
How much is a ticket?
So one ticket's $5, 3 tickets is $10, and for 10 tickets it's $20.
I'm sorry, I just got. You said.
For one ticket it's 5, for 3 it's 10, and for 10 it's 20.
Let me get. You said so. 3 is 10, right?
Yes.
All right, let me get 3 tickets.
3.
Hopefully, I'm lucky today. I don't know.
Fingers crossed.
I don't know. All right, you gotta.
Let me rip them in half for you.
Okay.
My goodness. Oh, there we go. I was like, what am I doing?
I got to talk to Harry.
All right.
Okay.
There you
That's my
go.
3. That's your 10. Thank you.
Alrighty. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Have a wonderful day.
All right, you too.
Thank you for supporting.
All right. right, guys. Hopefully I'm lucky today. Huh? You want to do something?
Don't take my picture. You know what I'm talking about, right? I love that guy.
I know. Okay, guys. Yes, sir. Oh, man. You back again. Yes, sir.
You all over Long Island.
Yes, sir, man. I got
New Jersey,
yes, sir, man.
Old Belmore.
I got and you outside too. Come on. Look at you. Look at where I'm meeting you. You took the car out today.
You're all
That's good.
man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Guy to check out car show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you outside, man. And you super clean today. Yeah. I got you. You are nice. Super nice. Beautiful. The Corvette outside. Nice. Hi guys. Got this nice car right here. Alright. Okay, these guys is outside competing. Let me make sure I don't lose my my tickets, people. My raffle tickets. I feel lucky today. Okay, we got a Jeep. Nice. Jeep Renegade.
Come up this way here.
I guess they doing a 50-50 now. Okay. Super nice. Just bought the ticket, so I gotta see if I'm on. We got the RT outside. 2023 Scat Pack Mobile, carbon fiber, the shaker, super clean. Got a nice red Thunderbird. Okay. I wish. I wish. Alright guys, they're about to get ready to kind of call some things in a few. So let's kind of, as I said, we always come at the right time. I'm late, but I come at the right time. So let's make sure that we get visibility of everything here. And as I said, Long Island Specials is outside today, as always. Y'all know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, I'm gonna have a Life of Mike L.S. dictionary, because I put that word into existence in the encyclopedia. Long Island Specials. Okay. So we just gotta run back here real quick just to make sure I get everything before they start to call out everything. Nah, you good, you good. Okay. Got you, Mr. Z28. Super nice. Man, this is a big schoolyard. This is nice. This is very nice, man. Very something different today I'm bringing for y'all. Big outskirt view. I asked the people I supposed to get the dot. So what the dot is basically, when I meet you in person, I actually can basically tap your phone or open up your camera so you could get a little bit of information in terms of all the social media, the links, how you can capture the video, maybe some photos real quick I may have of your vehicles at the show, or maybe just some car information or some cool information I maybe have, and that's basically what it is. So, all right, got Renzel in the car. If you know, you know. Renzel for the tow. and let's actually see what we got. Actually, got 3 food trucks here, and we got Mr. Softy. But let's see exactly what's going on here with the 50-50, because I participated this time and I really rarely don't, but I feel a little bit lucky today. Yeah, I heard I feel a little lucky. That could be some gas money, people, because y'all know I have to donate and put back into the channel. So let's see. Oh, we got the president. I'll be seeing him at Belmont in the police car.
Yeah, they're only giving out 3 trophies, so that
Okay. I wonder who will be the trophy winners today. Oh, they got something at the Maple Tree. Uh-oh. I gotta put that in my head, the Maples. Okay.
Extra service and the Guide Dog Foundation, America Vets Dogs. We want to just thank you all for coming out. Your cars are magnificent and you're such troopers with the heat, so thank you so much. And to our volunteers, thank you. And to, of course, to our buddies, the cruisers, thank you once again for supporting these efforts. Okay, we're going to start. Number 1, bucket of shine. Yep. 3, 6, 7, 8, 4, 6, 7.
Yay! He already won one. Do you want to grab another one?
Yeah, I'll get a double.
Thank you, darling. Are you? Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Yep.
8481. 8481. And item number 10, park it and relax. 8479. 8479. Thank you very much, and thank you to all the volunteers that put these wonderful baskets together for you. 5303681.
Thank you. Congratulations.
You want to come over with the? Yeah, sure.
You just want to say thank you.
Okay, this is People's Choice, car number 17. 2018 Dodge. People's Choice.
There you go. Congratulations. Yeah, you look shocked. I didn't never expect anything. Okay, now judges.
Next one is the Judge's Choice. Car number 6.
Oh yeah, car number 6.
Car number 6, 48 Chevy. Car number 6, 48 Chevy.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Enjoy. There you go. Hold on, 2 hands. Good feedback. Okay, there we go. Best in show. That's going to be car number. Best in show is the number 46.
Best in Show is car number 40.
Number 46.
46, 1958 Etzel. Is he here? Okay, we'll find him. He's at the other end. Once again, everybody, thank you so much, and because of your donations, those little puppies are going to grow up to be superheroes for somebody. Please drive safe and have the rest of the weekend enjoy.
Thank you. Visit our vendors. Support the vendors.
I know you don't need it, but I
Alright guys, it's basically the ending of the show and everybody is basically pulling out all trophies and everything was given out. I didn't win the 50-50, but cars is pulling out. I'm not sure if there's another show or what's going on, but need to find out. I think I heard something about the Maples, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, but it's actually hot out here, people. It is hot. It's so hot that I'm burning up battery faster than normal because of the heat. Super nice. Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
All right, you two. Always good seeing you.
Where you gonna be tomorrow?
Either Yonkers or New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe
I
both.
just saw you in Jersey, man.
Yeah. I think I may be in both tomorrow. Either Yonkers, both of them I may go
Like
to.
seeing you in traffic on the Southern.
Yeah, I know, right? It's cool.
I'm gonna be in
All right.
Colmac. There's a show in Colmac.
Is that a show in Colmac? Yeah, it's a lot of shows tomorrow.
Yeah, Colmac Fire Department's doing one
Yeah.
show. There were more people just left.
Yeah.
This was more of like a donation.
Yeah, that's why I came. I seen what it was, so just to support, and I learned something.
I hear you.
I got some great
enjoy the
information.
content, man.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy the content.
All
Take care of
right,
yourself.
appreciate you.
Look at the channel.
All right, thank you. All right, guys. Vendors out here, burgers, fries. And okay, there's a lot of things going on tomorrow. I don't know what else is going on today, but all right. I'll catch y'all guys on the road, people. All right, guys, it's super hot outside, but pretty decent show. It was more about support, getting information, supporting the cause and the cars, and that's how it go. So hopefully y'all guys learned something from the info, or y'all able to gather something that could help somebody with the info that was presented today. So y'all already know I'm on tour. 49 minutes is my ETA home, and then may pull up to a cruise night this evening. And then I gotta figure out the pick for tomorrow, because I am going to pull up all the car show information, see what makes sense, see what's cool, and look at the travel time, and that's basically kind of how I gotta do it. What's going on over here? Caught a flat. Ooh. Oh, sorry, my God. Damn. Yeah, just to figure out the move for tomorrow. So that's basically my homework for today, is editing, figuring out the move for tomorrow, and yeah. So guys, once again, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. He got the, what is he about to sell? Like a monster truck. He got the monster truck. He got the big truck. I've never seen a trailer like that. That's dope. I gotta be for something big. That's the, like, it's not even flat. It's like he's gonna be towing something big. All right, guys. Yeah. So Belmore video is pretty dope. I actually have a part 2, basically the uncut night scenes of Belmore. which by the time this video dropped, that should be out. It's more like with the Insta 360 at night. Something different I tried. So by Sunrise Highway, where everybody be kind of doing like the burnouts and the pulls, not even burnouts, the pulls. They be doing heavy pulls on the car, and just a whole nighttime view of Belmore rather than the daytime. So that video, by the time this one dropped, that should be out. And yeah, just something different. I'm just trying to spice up the channel a little bit. As I said, this guy right here, he's hauling. Yeah, guys, and I'm also thinking about putting some tint on the windshield. The sun. It actually cracked up my dash. I think this is another GM Cadillac, not even Cadillac, it's just another GM issue, is the top portion of the dash can't take heat. So what happened after a while, the heat destroys it. So I actually kind of like did a quick fix on it, but it actually destroyed it again. So I'm going to replace it, but I actually want to put a light ceramic tint on the dash, because it's just I get a lot of sun. I get a lot of sun coming in. Even though my phone is right here, the sun is cascading on my phone and is overheating my phone. So the sun is very, very crucial. And that's why I used to have ceramic tint. Basically, is basically for the heat. It's not even for, some people use tint for whatever reason, but me, it's really the heat and the sun. I'm trying to block the sun out as much as possible. So I will be looking into that into all my vehicles. I have to put the ceramic tint because it's damaging the dash, it's overheating everything I got going on. But it's going to be a light ceramic tint. It's not going to be nothing dark, because I really need to see, especially at nighttime. If you overdo it with the tint, then we got Suffolk over there, Suffolk cop. Yeah, if you overdo it with the tint, so I gotta find out how much they're gonna charge to do the ceramic tint on Renzel. I'm gonna do Renzel first, and I'll do the Charger, and then I want to actually do the orange box. But the orange box, I'm just gonna put it in the front of the windshield, because as I said, it cascades through the sun where you have to put the flap down and all that. I'm really trying to save a life, put it like that. So, all right, guys, I'll tap back in with y'all guys on the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. You heard? That's the word for today. Share, support the cause, support the vibe, help the channel get better, help the channel grow, and that helps me go different places and show y'all different things and introduce y'all to different people. As I said, networking is key, and we all learn from networking. All right, guys, catch y'all guys on the next one. Peace.
To the very end. To the